Hey, welcome. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on a really powerful investment strategy. It's called tax deed investing. So, in a nutshell, when someone doesn't pay their property taxes, the county can actually auction off the property to get that money back. The winner gets the deed. And right here in Texas, there is a massive, and I mean massive, opportunity hidden inside that whole process that most people just have no idea about. You've probably heard those wild stories, right? Properties being bought for pennies on the dollar. Well, check this out. This is a quote from a guy who literally wrote the book on it. And he confirms that, yeah, those stories, they're absolutely true. Now, look, not every deal is a grand slam, but the potential for some incredible profit, it is very, very real. And here's the Texas secret weapon. In a lot of cases, if the original owner wants their property back, which is called redemption, they have to pay you back your full purchase price plus a staggering 25% penalty. Just think about that. That is an incredible potential return on your money. And it's exactly what makes Texas such a uniquely hot market for this strategy. And just so we're clear, this isn't some new trendy thing that's going to disappear tomorrow. Tax sales have been a core part of the U.S. financial system for almost 200 years. This is a proven, time-tested way to build wealth, and it's all built on a rock-solid foundation of state law. So the opportunity is huge, it's established. Sounds pretty good, right? And this is a big but, trying to do this all on your own can be unbelievably complicated. So let's get real for a minute and look at what you're actually up against as an individual investor. Here's the core problem, really. Finding those hidden gems among thousands and thousands of properties takes a ton of time. And if you're new to this, the whole thing can feel super intimidating. One wrong move, one little detail you miss, and what looks like a great investment can turn into a very expensive mistake, fast. And this right here, this shows you why it's so tough. We're talking about 254 counties in Texas. 254! And every single one has its own way of doing things. There's no single place to look. All the data is just scattered across all these different law firm sites, county portals, and trying to sort through all of that yourself, it's a recipe for just getting totally burned out. Honestly, it can really feel like you're lost in some kind of chaotic maze. You can see the prize at the end, but the sheer amount of information, the confusing legal terms, it can just leave you feeling completely paralyzed, not even sure where to start. So this is the old way, the hard way. You're spending all your hours on manual searches, you're wrestling with spreadsheets, you're facing totally uncertain returns, and you're always worried you're going to make a big mistake. It's frustrating, it's slow, and frankly, there has to be a better way to do this. But what if you had a map for that maze? A secret weapon to just cut right through all the chaos? Well, that's exactly what we're talking about next. Let me introduce you to the auction intel system. The best way to think about it is like having your own personal concierge for Texas tax sales. Instead of you having to do all that heavy lifting, the system just simplifies everything. It turns that chaotic maze we talked about into a clear, straight path to potential profit. Okay, so let's fill in the rest of that picture. This is the smart way. Instead of all those manual searches, you get automatic property lists. Instead of complicated analysis, you get powerful deal analysis tools. You go from having no idea about returns to having a calculated ROI, and you go from high risk to making fast, confident decisions. It's a total game changer. So how does the system actually do all that? How does it deliver on that promise? Let's take a look under the hood at the specific tools that are designed to just take all the guesswork out of this and give you a serious competitive edge. It all boils down to this really simple four-step process. First, the automated lists literally bring the deals right to you. Second, our deal analysis tools give you all the data you need to really evaluate a property. Third, the ROI calculator. This lets you see the potential profit in seconds, so you know exactly what your bid should be. And finally, the Education Center is packed with everything you need to build your knowledge and your confidence. So now, with all these tools at your fingertips, you're ready to get started. And the whole system is designed to be accessible, letting you pick a path that fits your goals perfectly, whether you're just dipping your toe in the water or you're a seasoned pro. All right, here's how you can jump in. The starter plan? It's perfect for just getting your feet wet. Now, as you can see, the professional plan is by far our most popular. It gives you unlimited access to the core tools that serious investors really need. And then, for those who want it all, including one-on-one strategy sessions, the investor plan gives you that ultimate advantage. But hey, don't just take my word for it. Listen to Sarah. She's an experienced tax investor. She said the deal analysis tools alone saved her hundreds of hours. I mean, think about that.
That's the power of having the right information instantly.
And then you've got David, who came in as a total beginner. He said he was intimidated by the market. Sound familiar? But the platform's resources gave him the confidence to actually go out and buy his first property. So you see, this system is truly built for investors at every single level.
So, there you have it. The Texas tax deed secret is officially out. The opportunity is real, and that chaotic maze? Well, now there's a clear path through it. The only question left is, are you ready to stop guessing and start investing with real confidence? If so, head on over to auctionintelsystem.com and let's get you started.